Hi everyone, Tridib from TGT and welcome to another video. In a previous video, I discussed about various new features of iOS 15.4 Beta 1. There are a lot of new features, some of them are most important features, and hope you are enjoying those new ones with a little bit of bugs here and there. In this video, I will tell you about some more new features of iOS 15.4 which I missed in the initial video. Also, I will share my experience about how these devices are performing after updating to this version. The first feature is within the widgets. If you go to the widget section, you can see there is a new wallet widget. This will show your day-by-day expenditure for a week using Apple Pay or Apple Card. This is available in Apple Pay and Apple Card enabled countries, not available in India yet. Also with iOS 15.4, Apple is enabling 120Hz promotion support for all the native apps and also extending the promotion support to the third-party apps as well. So other app developers can now take the advantage of 120Hz promotion display of 13 Pro models. If you go to settings, then to your name, then to iCloud, you will find iCloud Mail. This is available to iCloud Plus subscribers. Within that, you can create a custom email domain and then send and receive mail using that domain. Nice little addition for iCloud Plus subscribers. If you go to the App Store, let's open the App Store first. Here we go. Then tap onto your account icon. Within this, you can now see an option notifications. Here you can turn on and off notifications about new features and updates or recommendation and offers. Within Notes, if you tap on this camera icon, now there is a new option, Scan Text. Previously, there was only Scan Documents option available. Now you can use both. Within Settings, then General, then Background App Refresh. Now at the very bottom, there is a new option called Web. I don't actually know what is this for. There is no icon or app by this name, but this one appears after updating to iOS 15.4 Beta 1. Within shortcuts, then on to automation. If you have a personal automation like this one, when battery level falls below 25%, within this we now have two different notification options. One is ask before running, second is notify when run. If you turn this toggle on, this will ask every time before running the automation. If you disable that don't ask, then it will notify you when it runs. You can turn this one off as well. Within the Magnifier app, if you go to the custom controls and then cameras, you can now select which camera you want to use. Here I have wide and the selfie cam. As you can see, there are support for macro and telephoto lenses for the Pro devices. According to an article by 9to5Mac, within codes, there is a new tool for Apple trade-in program. According to that, your iPhone camera now can be used to check the various cosmetic details of the phone you are trying to trade in. So it will check for dents, cracks or scratches on the screen and determine a proper trade-in value for your device. Performance-wise, iOS 15.4 Beta 1, I should say, is okay. There are quite a few known issues and it might hamper your user experience sometime. In Twitter, someone complained that after updating to iOS 15.4 Beta 1, his iPhone 13 Pro Max's screen turned pink and then shuts off. He had to reboot a few times to make it work normally again. So such type of issues will keep on happening as this is the first beta. So do keep that in mind when updating your device. Battery life, as I said before, is not that great either. iOS 15.3 had an impressive battery life. So if you are coming from that version, you might see a sudden drop in screen on time. But then there are cases where users are getting better battery life with iOS 15.4 Beta 1. So it really varies in few different cases and depends on device conditions. Connectivity wise, this update seems to be as good as iOS 15.3. There are no 5G network related issues. I haven't faced any call drop, 4G or 4G LTE issues. Bluetooth, Wi-Fi and AirDrop are working as usual. This iPhone 7 runs as usual after this update. No major issues or something like that. No touch or overheating issues as well. Same goes for this iPhone XR. The only disappointing factor is that this device misses out on the use Face ID with a mask option. Maybe Apple will enable that later or may not. Battery life is worse than iOS 15.3 in all these devices. I'm running iPadOS 15.4 Beta 1 on this iPad Air 4th generation. Performance wise, this one runs okay. I have not seen any major issues in the UI. I mainly use this for media consumption. There are some glitches in universal control options sometime if you try to use with this one. But battery life of this device is very bad after updating to iPadOS 15.4 Beta 1. The standby battery drain has increased after this update. Previously, I was getting much better battery life with this device, but now, as you can see here, there are a lot of screen off usage which are not exactly user specific. From 10 to 11 hours of screen on time, it has now dropped to around 7 hours. Overall, I should say this update is a mixed one. There are some great new features with some minor bugs and pretty average battery life. But this is quite understandable. When you introduce a lot of new features, battery life takes a hit. I'm quite sure battery life will improve over time. If Apple is in a 2-week beta cycle, then we will see beta 2 by next week. If not, then we might see another beta this week, but that is quite unlikely. You should try this on your secondary device only, keep a backup before you update, and report any bug to Apple via the feedback app. Please don't forget to subscribe, like and share this video. I'll see you in my next one. Peace.